Hey, you humans. Coach Nate here with another mindful focus. In this post, it reads, as we grow older and wiser, we begin to realize what we need and what we need to leave behind. Sometimes there are things in our lives that aren't meant to stay. Sometimes sometimes the changes we don't want are the changes we need to grow. And sometimes walking away is a step forward. Experience, we know, teaches us what really matters if we are attuned to and listening to it. If we really pay attention to what messages are we receiving from the events, from the occurrences, from the experiences of our lives. What we know is little in this life is permanent, is forever. We are not immortal. Things don't last forever, not even this life. Things that this is irrespective of if we want them we want them to remain, we want them to stay. We can want all we want, but that's not going to make the temporal permanent. The the path to our growth as we progress forward are into our ideal self, the one that we want to be, is on the other side of the valley, the storm, the mountain that is in front of us. It may be hard. It is going to be challenging, difficult, even painful. Go anyway. Venture through the storm, through the valley, over the mountain. That is where your ideal, better self lives, resides. And that's where you can meet up with the person that you want to be. It's through, and in that process, we're going to shed things. What we know is comfort breeds complacency. In other words, complacency can be, especially if it's not very, if it doesn't serve us, complacency can be a rut. And what is a rut? A rut is a grave with no ends. It's a perpetual place of just staying and sticking and being. Yes, it hurts when things we thought that would last dissipate. When things we thought would always be with us are no longer, for whatever reason. That's the reason it's not here is almost less relevant than the absence of that thing, place, or even people that we had hoped would remain in our lives, with us, near us. And some things that we hold on to for longer than we should, jobs, relationships, interactions, unhealthy, toxic relationships, habits. There's a long list of things that do not serve us, but we're comfortable with them. We can relate to them, and we can become comfortable in misery. And simply because we have comfort does not mean that is good for us, that serves us, that helps us in our well-being, and actually it hurts us. It begins to deteriorate. Just because a virus makes itself at home within my immune system does not mean that's a good thing. So in terms of the how on the let go, live now, win, the first is to help us to endure through these challenges of things that are going to come and go in our life, which presents a challenge, is to embrace the challenge like we chose it. To resist is requiring us to expend energy and focus And those are two things that we need to get through this. If we carry the weight of the baggage of I don't want to go through this with us while we're trying to go through this, we're focusing and dedicating and losing valuable energy in what we don't want, holding on to something that if I'm climbing the mountain, I'm not going to bring the supplies that I need when I come back. I'm going to leave those in a lower elevation. And I'll get back to them if I don't need them up there, or if I don't need them at all. The other in the Let Go, Live Now, Win is to approach life as a changing, evolving journey instead of a stagnant, fixed destination. Life is an evolution of experiences as we go on. We may have in our minds that we want it to be exactly this precise way. We may find along the way that there's another path or a modification or a refinement or an alteration, or where we thought we were going is very bad for us. If I'm planning a road trip and I've plotted out the course, and this is the way I'm going to go, and this is the quickest, most expedient and efficient way to go, and then I encounter a storm along the way and it has a tornado, I'm changing routes. It's not worth risking my health and well-being to continue down and barreling down what I want when there's something unexpected that was there. I'll get to my destination. I'll get to where I'm going, that temporary destination. I'll journey a different way, and I'll embrace that. And instead of complaining along the way, I'll look for what other experiences, what did I gain from this detour? What did I gain from not going that way or losing time? What did I pick up in the shifting towards the positive, which really in the last piece is, if it's gone, let it go. If it needs to go, let it go. If it hurts, experience, acknowledge, don't resist, allow yourself to feel that pain, and it's going to hurt, and it's going to hurt and continue to hurt until it doesn't, and then when it doesn't, let it go. If it's blocking your growth, let it go. We have a tendency to hold on to things that block our ability to move forward, to grow in life. And sometimes that growth comes through being courageous enough to let go of that does not serve us, so that we can receive and embrace that which helps us to grow to being the people, the individuals, the humans, the peaceful and having our well-being humans, a place that we want to be, the existence of where we want to be. We often have this misnomer that in order to gain something, we have to get and receive. And in many respects, it works in the opposite. We can gain by losing. We can gain by letting go. Just sharing some insights with you. It's up to you to see if this fits for you. You can try it or you can toss it. Both of those answers can, in fact, be correct and true. Which one, only you can make that determination for yourself. If this resonates with you, feel free to give a like and a follow so you know when I post additional content like this. If you feel somebody that can benefit from this, feel free to share it with them. And always remember, let go, live now, and win.